Hindi lang ako. Kaya babalik ako pero naka-on na to.
Bubuksan ko na lang yung mic ko.
Oh.
Coach Bry, ano pangalan ng head coach dito? Head coach. Ready? Talyo.
Tanlo. Freddy Tanlo.
LU. Sa kabila. Sa kabila, kilala mo. Yung naka-coach, yung naka-black.
Hindi ko kilala eh.
Coach Bry. Coach Bry. Sa kabila. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we are now ready. All the marbles are out. Winner take all match between the number 2 team, Arm and Hammer, And the Archangel will come from backdoor, defeating the powerhouse team on that twice to beat advantage in the semifinals. This is your Skilled Hoops Academy inaugural season for the 45 and up division. Live here at the Tanduay Athletics Gymnasium in Etiage, Quiapo, Manila. Coach Jan Abus, kasama po ninyo to give you the live game coverage of this championship match between these two teams. Together with our commissioner, Mr. Fernan de la Cruz, and our league owner, Coach Mike Oliver, and Coach Brian Yun. At muli po sa mga hindi ko nakakaalam, Arm and Hammer need to go to extra mile to defeat Charm Pet Food and win convincingly last Monday para umadvance dito po sa finals. Of course, led by the mythical member Frank Lee. Ganun na rin yung other contributor pa nitong lineup na to. Samantalang ang came from a back-to-back win at the semi-final round. And of course, they will rely on their mythical five-member Dexter 1. And let's see the starting five. We have Richmond Kua at the starting five. Frank Lee will be the other guard. Patterson Law will be our forward together with number 9, Raymond Puy. And the man in the middle will be Jean Lu, number 48. Or sorry, number 6, not number 9. Lawrence Go will be the other forward. Again, I stand corrected. Patterson Go will not start. It's going to be Raymond Uy, Lawrence Go. While for the other set of players, Dexter 1 will start at the middle. Together with Alex Lau and number 24, that's Edwin Yap at the forward position. And at the guard position, it's going to be Albert Chua. Albert Chua, together with number 27, Floyd Ong. This is a regular starting five. Arm and Hammer will be coached by Ruben Uy, together with assistant Miguel Bati. And the Archangel will be coached by Coach Freddy Tan Lu. First possession will go to the Archangel with 14 on the shot clock. That's third one. We'll try a three. That will be in and out. Raymond Uy with a rebound. Here's Richmond Kua pushing that basketball. Brings it to Frank Lee. And Lawrence Law will lose the letter. Albert Chua will try his own three. He will miss. Frank Lee with the basketball. Frank Lee gives it to Lawrence Go. Lawrence Go, Dipsy Do, missed that shot. Mr. Kwan short on that layup. And Richmond Kua. Richmond on the attack, finding and the cutting Lawrence go, but he will miss that short stab. Here's Lau. Yup. 15-footer too strong. Rebound by Lawrence Go. They are slowing down the ball game a bit. Richmond Kua for three. Short rebound by Alex Lau. As Albert Chua settle down. And what a great pick by Alex Chua on the post. Yup. Gives it to Dexter Kwan. Fading away. Short. And that will be a foul on Lawrence Go, hitting the hand of Dexter Kwan. A minute and 51 have elapsed in this final game, in this championship match. Still, both are nil on the board. Who will draw the first blood? Albert Chua almost losing the leather. He will try another three. This time, it's 1 out of 2 from that rainbow territory. And Archangel will lead by 3. Richmond. And up to Jin Lu. And a miscommunication on the defensive end. Nobody is there to cover up Jin Lu at the baseline. Albert Chua. Albert tries to dance away itong si Richmond, but Richmond is holding on to his ground. Low post move by Francis, rather by Edwin Yap, and it will go out. Kuwa to Lee. Frank Lee. Pass deflected. Frank Lee gets his own ball. He will lose. Albert Chua stepping on that gas. Gives it to Edwin Yap, and Edwin Yap will lose that layup. Will miss that layup, rather. It's 3-2. A low-scoring ball game right now. Here's Kua. Kua throwing that basketball, and that ball will go out of bounds. Possession for the Archangel. Albert Chua. Here's Kwan on the post. Here's Alex Lau. Back to Dexter. Dexter. 16-footer at the baseline. It's now 5-2 in favor of the Archangel. Kua gives it to Uy. Lawrence Go. Lawrence Go to Kua. Kua pull-up jumper using that backboard. And it's 5-4. All the 4 points here of Arm and Hammer. Kua is involved in that play, and it's still there by Uy. But Lawrence Go will lose the letter. As Edwin Yap, he will be replaced here by number 15. Edwin Santos. Also checks in for the first time, replacing number 6. Lawrence Go is number 77. That's Derek C. Oh, Floyd. Floyd for 3. In and out. Offensive rebound. What's the number 15? Edwin Santos. Tama ba ako? Parang si Yui ito. Si may hawak ng 15 jersey. Kua, Franklin, back to Richmond, swings it to C. Here's Raymond Yu with that 17-footer. And the lead is now in favor of the Arm and Hammer. 5 minutes in this first quarter. Albert Chua attacking Richmond Pua and Frank Lee with the basketball. Yu, Derek C. Derek kicked out. Raymond Yu at the same spot, but this time he will miss. Dexter Tuan almost loses the letter, gives it to their point guard. Albert Chua. Here's Yui on that baseline move. Scoring two as he backs down the defense of Raymond Uy. Kua now with the ball. Kua to Lee. Frank Lee. No field goal yet. Derek C taking that three. And Clyde Ong giving that tap. And Albert Chua says goodbye on that pass break. Richmond Kua with the ball. Derek C getting that pick. And Alex now with the rebound, with the steal. Albert Chua again on the attack. Chua, tuloy-tuloy. Chua with a layup miss. Good backs out by Richmond Kua against Dexter Kwan. Derek C with the ball. Gives it to Chua, or rather Kua. Richmond. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jin Lu. Raymond Uy to Frank Lee. Frank Lee, baseline drive. Good defense by Clyde Ong and Dexter Kwan. Albert Chua kicks out. Clyde Ong. Kaboom! And the Arm and Hammer will be forced to call a timeout to stop that momentum. And we are seeing lots of substitution here. We'll be coming back after the break. As we go back to this ballgame with 2 minutes and 48, this is the finals of the Skilled Hoops Academy inaugural season of the 45 Up Division. Hatid sa inyo ng GMW Graphics Design, Misuka Japan Basketball. Also presented to you by Tanduay Athletics, Happy Cow, and serious players only. Another mid shot for the Arm and Hammer. And Roy Tan will be called for kicking violation. Derek C will be replaced here by Paul C. Also for the Arm and Chair, we have number 8. That's Patterson Ngo. Together with number 81, Abraham Chan. And number 18, itong si Joel Uy. Here's our tail, Patterson. Gives it to Abraham Chan, and Abraham Chan. That basket will count plus a foul from number 12, Danny Boy Balansat. Together with number 11. That's Mo. Number 48, Richard Lang. 15, Kim Ho Yui. And number 18, Francis C. Here's Richard Nang. Balansat. Tungo. And a miscue with number 18. Abraham gives it to Paul C. Paul C, guarded by Balansat. Gives it to Patterson, no, asking for that pick. Roltan, high pick, kick out. A steal by Ngo. Ngo pushing that basketball, stepping on the gas. Slightly loses that ball. Ngo picking that three. Balansat waits for his super friends. Yui, binigay kay C. A steal by Abraham Chan. Patterson, back to Abraham Chan for the rainbow. Missed shot, that shot, and last shot will be called on Francis C. Coach Freddy Tanlu asking for a man-to-man defense. Abraham Chan, another three, short. Richard Bang with the rebound. No, stepping on the gas, drives hard. Blocked by Patterson, no. I'd like to greet our 18 live viewers. Coach Ricky Santiago is watching with us. Umar Francisco also watching us. Magandang gabi po. And enjoy the game. Please share the live feed of this finals of the 45 and up season. We'll be back after the short break. A minute and 4 remaining. 19 seconds on the shot clock for the Archangel. Balansat is open. Balansat misses that shot, and Abraham Chan securing that letter. Patterson nga, asking his teammate to move. Roy Tan, back to Ngo, that handoff. And Patterson will lose his footing. And his Balansat was a foul from Abraham Chan. And a chance for a three-point play. Danny Boy Balansat for the three-point play. Possible three-point play here, and he completed the three-point play in a classic way. It's now a 6-point lead by the Archangel against Arm and Hammer. Roy Tan. So jumper at the baseline. It's a basket for number 18. That's Joel Uy. Brian Ngo with the ball. Gives it to Richard Nang. Richard. See? Danny Boy Balansat. Short on that one. Roy Tan with the rebound. Abraham Chan attacking the defense. Paul C. Joel Uy taking. And out first quarter will end with a 4-point lead by the Archangel. And we will be back for the second quarter here at the finals of the 45 Up Skill Groups Academy. As we start this second quarter, we would like to thank our sponsors, our generous sponsors, BMW Graphics Design, Misuka Japan, our official basketball, Tanduay Athletics, Happy Cow, and Serious Players Only for making this Skill Jobs Academy 45 up division possible. Arm Hammer trails by 4. Paul C with a 3. He will miss that one. Danny Boy Balansat to the corner. On the post now is Francis C. Francis C against Joel Uy. Francis C sneaking with that shot. Scoring a 2. And they lead by 6. Paul C will try another 3. This time, nothing but net for Paul C. It's just now a 1-point lead. Richard Nang to Balansat. Danny Boy, 15-footer, way off that time. Patterson moving that ball forward at tatama kay Danny Boy. Yung bola, but great effort from Danny Boy Balansat. Brian will be arrested by Albert Chua. Alex Lau also checking back in for Francis C. Roy Tan or Armin Hammer lose the letter. Albert Chua to Richard Nang. Richard Nang keeping that ball alive. Gives it to Danny Boy. Here's Danny Boy. Goes to the post. Alex Lau against Roy Tan. And good defense by Roy Tan. Abraham Chan guarded Roy Tan. Roy Tan pull up at the 15-footer. On the prime of Roy Tan, lista mo na yan. Of course, Roy Tan, an alumni of that Xavier School, former varsity of Xavier Stallions. Medyo kilala natin si Roy, no? Nagkaroon tayo ng opportunity to coach them, no? Sa isang sa Green Hills. And that was a great move by Richard Nang, escaping the defense of Patterson Go. Patterson Go. Paul C for a 3 and a foul. As Cloyd Ong wants to fight that pick. Patterson will be replaced here by Marlon Ong. Ito yung 3-guard rotation ni Coach Ruben na umiikot, no? Yung Patterson, of course, they will start with Kua, tapos si Patterson, Ong, and then itong si Patterson, no? And then to si Marlon Ong. Edwin Yap checking back in. Quality minutes being played by Richard Nang. Jin Lu also checking back in for Joel Uy. Here's Albert Chua being pressured by Marlon Ong. There's one, a blocking foul will be called on Jin Lu. And checking back in, Frank Lee for Abraham Chan. Seven minutes and 24. Dexter Kwan beating the charity, but still a 6-point lead for the Archangel. Frankly open. They go to the post. Roytan against Dexter Kwan. Kicks out. Frankly blocked by Alex Lau, but there will be a foul. That momentum of Alex Lau will be called for a pushing foul. So this will be 2 shots for Frank Lee. This will be the first point of Frank Lee in this championship match. Getting ready to check in for the M and Hammer. Number 28, Lloyd Tan. For Paul C. Shout out to Drew Zo watching right now. And the 20 live viewers, maraming salamat po for watching the finals. And again, kung meron po kayong mga comments or shout outs, don't hesitate to go to our comment box. Roytan will be called for a handshake foul using that arm bar. Alex Lau missed the first free throw. Back-to-back misses and rebound by Marlon Ong. Marlon with the ball. Marlon to Roy. Hand up. Marlon Ong. A steal by Albert Chua. Is Albert Chua missing? Dexter Kwan offensive rebound and he will be fouled from behind by Marlon Ong. If you will be here, no, makikita natin, no, 45 and up, pero grabe yung competitiveness nitong both teams, no, talagang hanggat maaari, no, easy baskets, saka yung physicality, talagang alam na natin yan, nandyan na yan. Hindi na natin maaalis yan, pero yung control of the emotions, nakikita rin natin, no. So, I commend these players. Frankly with the ball, getting that pass. It's Frankly, guided by Kuwan. Frankly with the pull-up, misses. Edwin Yap getting that rebound. Albert Chua. Chua to Yap. Almost a turnover. Is it to Dexter Kwan? Dexter with an 18-footer miss. Jinlu with the rebound. Marlon Ong. Roytan, back to Ong. Ong, step, long two. That is just a long two, but that shot is short. Six-point lead, 22-16. Tan. Defending well on the post against Dexter Kwan. Albert Chua. Blocked by Jean Lu. Alex Lau. And that rebound goes to the hands of Ong. Marlon Ong will lose the leather to Alex Chua. Alex Lau, rather. Kwan. Holding on to that pivot foot. It's Edwin C. Loses his balance. Roytan. Getting that loose ball. And Edwin Yap will be called on holding on Roytan. That will be the first personal of Edwin Yap. And they will be in the third foul right now. And back-to-back foul for Edwin Yap. Roy Tan and Edwin Yap entangling their arm. So next foul will be penalty for both teams. Roy Tan. Roy Tan. Pull up. 1 out of 2 now for Roy Tan after making that 8-footer. Kim Ho Yui. Yui at the post against Roy. And Roy Tan will be called for his second personal foul. As he tries to steal that ball, sasabit yung kamay niya. And Raymond Uy getting ready. Kim Ho Yui making the first. Street Charity. 5-point lead, 23-18. 4 minutes and 25. Both teams under penalty. Roy Tan feeling that touch. And Raymond Uy was sent back to the bench as Roy Tan getting that back-to-back basket. Francis C getting that basket. On the outside arm of Jin Lu. Here's Marlon Ong. Roy Tan. Jin Lu faking against Kim. Marlon Ong for 3. Another short shot for Marlon. Marlon struggling. Mukhang dumudulas yung kamay niya, no? And he takes off that gloves. That arm support. The thumb support, no? Pero nakabalot yung thumb doon, no? Kita natin. He's playing not 100%. That was a clean back for Jin Lu. But a foul will be called for number 28, Lloyd Tan. Well, medyo malinaw naman, no? Binaba ni Lloyd Tan yung kamay niya at hindi sumabit, no? And next to Kwan. Shooting 2 here, Richmond Kua will check back in. And Dexter Kwan giving the biggest lead of the ball game for the Archangel at 7. Making that 2 of 2 of that free throw. And frankly asking for that ball. Playing that low post against Lloyd Ong. Lloyd Tan will be replaced here by Lawrence Snow. Tua getting that big pick. Here's Franklin. Franklin, easy two. For Franklin, Albert Tua. To Cloyd Ong. And Cloyd Ong missing that one. Quick inbound na nakikita natin dito for Archangel. It's one Tua. That will be a foul before the shot. Yui will call for a hold. Caging foul, no? Yung tawag doon. Sa foul na yun. And Raymond Uy will now substitute Roy Tan. So this will be 2 free throws for Jin Lu. Ito lang yung medyo magiging mahirap adjustment ng ating mga tipos. No? siyempre nasanay sila dun sa physicality of ball game. No? So now, yung ball game natin, yung FIBA rules natin, malaki yung naging pagbabago eh. Naging malaki yung innovation eh. Medyo nawala yung physicality. No? Nawala yung physicality, bawal lang umawak, bawal lang tumukod. At may tinatawag ng cylinder. Yun yung mabigat doon. Yung cylinder of the defensive player and the cylinder of the offensive player. So, doon papasok ngayon yung mga reach in, yung mga caging. Ipinagbabawal na talaga. Here's see, he will be fouled from behind. No, let's go. We're not happy with that call, pero wala nang magagawa. As he tries to help to block that shot of Francis C. Danny Boy Balansat checking back in, replacing Albert Chua. C. Good shooting touch for the big man. Especially on that 15-foot line. 4 points now in the second quarter para dito kay Francis C. 29-22. Back to a 7-point lead. Frankly, Lloyd Ong guarding him. And that will be fouled. Tumama sa braso. Frankly struggling on that 15-foot line. And this is his second visit. Speak charity on the first visit. Timeout will be called by Archangel with 2 minutes and 30 remaining sa ating second quarter. We'll be coming back after the break. As we go up here, back here at the 45 and up inaugural season of the Skilled Hoops Championship match. Right now, Archangel enjoying a 6-point lead. Arm and hammer. Not in their usual motion. Danny Boy goes to the post. Still there by Richmond Kua. Kua stepping on the glass. A bit strong on that shot. Here's Danny Boy Balansat. Quick hands again by Richmond Kua. Second steal or it might be the third steal right now para kay Richmond. Polsi Kaboom! Oh sorry, that's Frankly. Frankly with that big three. His first 3-pointer in this ball game. Now cutting the lead to just 3. Si Nang. Brian Law will check in for Cloyd Ong. Entry pass. Jin Lee with a block. Raymond Oyen Fantasy diving for that loose ball. Parang Kino-question nyo naman yung 3 seconds violation. Wala talaga itatawag eh, kasi galing sa tira. And after that shot, nandun yung agawan ng bola, walang may control of the ball eh. Brian Ngo misses. Jin Lu, great backs out. Richmond Kua gives it to Lawrence Ngo. Back to Chua. On the post now is Ngo. And Richmond Kua misses. Danny Boy getting that tap. Danny Boy, pull-up jumper, too strong. Franklin with the rebound. And Franklin will turn that ball over. Brian Ngo, he will be fouled. And Richmond Kua making sure that Brian Ngo will not have that 3-point chance for the 3-point play. Here's Brian Ngo. Making the first. Both teams under penalty. 32 seconds remaining. Miss on the second. Richmond Kua will add a rebound stats on his name. Kua getting that double pick. And Franklin will be that will be an offensive foul. Tama nga yung naisip ko, no? Yung nakita natin doon, no? So that will be an offensive foul against Frank Lee. He pushed away itong si Danny Boy Balansat to get that ball. 4-point lead now. Walang free throw yan. Offensive foul yan. 5 seconds differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Brian. Jumper misses. Raymond Uy with the rebound. Here's Franklin. Franklin stops and pops at the 3. Sayang yan. He can come closer. Mahaba pa yung oras pero he's not aware of the clock. It's a 4-point lead. 30-26 by the Archangel. We will be back after the break. All right, as we go back to the third quarter of the championship match of the Archangel going up against Arm and Hammer. Presented to you by GMW Graphics Design, Masuka Japan Basketball, Kanduay Athletics, Happy Cow, and Serious Players Only. This is the inaugural season of the Skill Hoops Academy. 45 up division live at Tanduay Athletics. Coach Jan Hapos kasama po ninyo. And 30-26 ang ating score at the moment. And if I think ito lang po yung aking assumption. Basa ko lang po ito sa laro or presumption dito sa game na to. Yung aking basa during that semi-final round. If Archangel will slow down the game and they will not let, they will keep this game very low and force itong Arm and Hammer not to score more than 50 points or not more than 60 points, I think they will have a big chance for that crown, the inaugural basket. Roy Tan with that basket. Samantalang for Arm and Hammer, I think they need to step up on their defense. Sila naman yung kailangan mag-step up on the defensive end and try to put a fast-paced basketball. Juan. Brian Ngo misses. Patterson Ngo acting as the point. Lawrence Ngo asking for that ball at the post. He's guarded by Dexter. And Dexter with a good defense. Chua swings it to Brian Ngo. Yup. Open is Dexter Kwan. But he missed that shot. Patterson Ngo. Abraham Chan forcing that one. Good defense again by Archangel. And that empty pass. Lawrence Ngo will be called for a pushing foul. Franklin checking back in for Abraham Chan. Coach Ruben doesn't want to waste time para sa pagbabalik ni Frank Lee. Brian Ngo still trying to make that three. Miscommunication between two orange shirts. And the possession will stay with Archangel. Another press 14. Brian Ngo, Albert Chua. Albert Chua getting that good pick in the roll. A miss, and here's Patterson Ong stepping on the gas. And Dexter Kwan will just give him that layup. Game is now tied at 30. A 4-0 run at this third quarter. 60 points will be the barometer of this ball game. From the parking lot, Albert Chua delivered that long bomb as the shot clock is winding down. Roy Tan, 8-footer, no problema for Roy. Albert Chua, they lead by 1. Dexter Kwan, he will travel. Lloyd Ong replacing Brian Ngo. Also checking back in is Kim Ho Yue replacing Edwin Yap. While Lloyd Dunn has checked back in. At pinalitan niya itong si Lawrence Ngo. Patterson go. And that ball will be tapped by Alex Lau. Brian Chua using his speed. He creates, but good defense by Patterson go. Patterson go, running shot, miss. And Raymond Roy with a putback. And Archangel with the first taste of the lead. Handshake foul will be called against Lloyd Tan. That will be his first and the second team foul for the arm and hammer. Arm and chef tuloy ako. Sorry, arm and hammer. Ong. What a spin by Dexter Kwan, but he will lose the leather. Ang ganda ng pirouette niya ron. But not control of the ball. Frankly, guarded by Kwan. Two members of the mythical five of the inaugural season. Chris Patterson go. Teardrop! Patterson go with a big shot. They now lead by 3. And this is the payoff period. Whoever controls this third quarter will have a big chance to finish this half. Alex Lau against Stan. And that will be the third personal foul on Roy Tan. And Jinlu will be sent here to replace Roy Tan, as they cannot take a risk with his third personal foul. Lau on the 4.5 meter line. He makes the first. Two for two this time for Alex Lau. 5 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Just a 1-point lead by the arm and hammer. Frankly, getting that high pick from Raymond Oy. Frankly tries to dump it papunta kay Jean Lu. And Frank, lucky break as Frankly almost lose that control. And the foul will be called on Kim Ho Yui. Lloyd Tan, binigay kay Raymond Uy. Lloyd Tan asking for that pick. There's a switch, a mismatch at the post right now. Raymond Uy faking. Raymond Uy beating the shot clock. And good top by Alex Lau. Papunta rito kay Dexter Kwan. Dexter gives it to Albert Chua. Albert back to Dexter. Dexter. Baseline jumper, too strong. Rebound by Kim. Lloyd Ong, short. Battle for the rebound. Alex Lau. Alex Lau again. And Franklin with a steal. Patterson. To Jinlu. Patterson no. Cross-court pass. Franklin handed up. Jinlu. Missed that three. And Albert Chua looking for a foul there, but there will be no whistle. Albert Chua attacking the defense. Kicks out. Floyd Ong. Good. And it goes straight to the hands of Alex Lau. Albert Chua with that stop and a bump. And getting that enough separation for that set shot at the baseline, they have regained the lead, 37-36. Frankly. Frankly will lift the leather. Lau with a steal. Chua, hand up. Kim Ho. Yue misses. Kim Ho Yui not happy with that foul as he was accidentally pushed by Lloyd Tan. So here's some substitution for the player for the team. Let's start with Arm and Hammer. We had Raymond Uy, Jin Lu, Abraham Chan, Richmond Kua, and Paul C. While for the black jersey, itong Archangel, we have Cloyd Ong, Danny Boy Balansat, Richard Nang, Alex Lau, and Francis C. So it's just going to be a regular foul. Danny Boy Balansat with the inbound. Lloyd Ong will try another three. Short that time. And Ponsi. He will be pushed by Richard Nang. Kua. Richmond. Ponsi with the ball. Oops. That will be foul. Extending that elbow. As Lloyd Ong tries to fight that light pick, no? Light pick lang yung binigay ni Kua, no? Pero kita natin doon yung extension of shoulder, yung elbow. Kua now against Balansat. Kua to Ponsi. Ponsi, pull up. There will be a foul on number 48. That will be a second foul of Jin Lu. Two free throws to para kay Alex Lau. And Alex Lau was 2 out of 2 on that last visit. Alex Lau making that three. And gusto ko yung ginagawa rito ni Coach Freddy Tando on how to maximize the playing time of his players. So talagang ang ganda ng rotation na ginagawa niya with his players. Nabibigyan niya ng enough rest yung kanyang mga starters. And also the second stringers are stepping up yung mga bench players. Jindu. Back to Richmond Kua. Double pick. Richmond Kua again. Richmond to the post. Jindu. Too strong. Abraham Chan. Almost getting that offensive rebound. 5 seconds for the Arm and Hammer. They need a catch and shoot. Abraham Chan will let that ball to trickle in. 39-38. Just a 1-point lead. A very close game indeed in this third quarter. Danny Boy goes to the post. Francis C. Francis C. If that was a clear hit, that call might be upgraded, no? Dahil tumama yung Siko eh.
swing.
Francis C, not happy with that call. Pero, and I think this will be upgraded. Ayan, tumama eh. Tumama, so it will be upgraded. If we remember last semi-final round, there was a last game, meron nangyaring scenario. May siniko, hindi tumama yung siko. So, the call was up. Naging technical foul lang. Naging technical for swinging that elbow that it did not hit. Pero eto, since tumama, i-upgrade ito to unsportsmanlike foul. So Richmond Kua will take 2 free throws. Plus ball possession here. At this moment, the Archangel need to control their emotions. Richmond Kua tying that ball game. So this will be plus possession, 14 on the shot clock. Again, for all the viewers na nanonood sa atin sa live, no, at sa mga manonood ng ating replay, I just want to clear that call, no? Bakit tinawag yung tao yung call na yun? Again, it's on the OBR of the FIBA rules. So, malinaw yan sa ating FIBA rules. Once you throw that elbow, if nobody will be hit, it will be a technical. Either it's intentional or unintentional. Now, kung sakali naman na tumama, it will be upgraded to unsportsmanlike foul. At yun na nga yung nangyari. Raymond Oy with that rebound. Back-to-back basket, no? 4 straight points para dito kay Richmond Kua. Richmond setting up Abraham. Abraham Chan with that step through. But he will miss that step through fade away. And ready to check in Joel Oy. Joel Oy replacing Jin Lu. At dito si Albert Chua will be sent also to the scorer's table. Kailangan talaga nila yung magdidictate ng tempo. Dexter Kwan against Paul C. They go to the post. Raymond Oy, good defense. And rebound again for Richmond Kua. Richmond against Balansat. Gives it to Paul C. Paul C. Forte. Too strong. Less than a minute remaining. Balansat. Kicks it out. Lloyd Ong, short. Offensive rebound on Dexter Kwan. But a foul will be called on Paul C. Pushing foul. And this is 2 free throws as Danny Boy Balansat and Edwin Yap will be given a rest here. Checking back in is Kim O. Yue and Albert Chua. Dexter Kwan making that basket. Dexter misses. Richmond Kua. Richmond. Raymond Oy. Missed that too. And Raymond Oy. again, talaga yung ating mga tito, hindi na matutuwa sa because of the rules. Eh. Laki talaga ng binago ng rules. So talagang masyadong manipis na talaga, masyadong bumaba yung intensity ng ball game. Pero we have to follow, yun yung training talaga ng ating officials. Eh. Doon talaga sila tinrain. So once na may nakita silang reach in, they will have to call that one. Timo Yue missing the first. Another miss, still a 2-point lead. Richmond to Joel Oy, and that will be technical.
Yes, Joel. Useless yun. Hindi mo tumama.
Yun naman po yun. Kapag hindi tumama, nag-umang ka ng sigo, hindi tumama, technical yan, automatic.
May camera dyan, may camera.
Kung tumama at sportsman-like. So, pero yung possession, this will be a free throw for Dexter Kwan, but the possession will stay with the arm and hammer. "17 seconds, 12 seconds on the shot clock, 5 seconds differential between the game clock and the shot clock." It's Abraham Chan to Raymond Puy. Chua throwing that ball. 6 seconds. Albert Chua to Dexter Kwan, and Dexter Kwan. And a warning. That'd be a warning for taking a foul on Richmond Chua. It's 42-40. And we will end this quarter with a 2-point lead by the arm and hammer. Will be coming back. This is the fourth and the final quarter. Possibly. Possibly. It's a very tight ball game. 42-40. And again, whoever reached that 40 points or that 60 points, yun ang malaking bagay dito. Yun ang aking barometer dito sa laban na to. But first, let's take a look at the score sheet. Tignan natin how this team pair up in the first quarter. At the first quarter, it's 15-11, 4-point lead by the Archangel against Arm and Hammer. But on the second quarter, the Arm and Hammer steps up a bit, increasing their score to their output to 15. But Archangel remained at 15 points. So parehas lang ang score natin. Sila 4-point lead. But this time, tuloy-tuloy yung trend ng score dito ng Arm and Hammer with additional 16. So pataas yung trend nila. Samantalang bumaba yung score naman dito ng Archangel by scoring only 10 points in the third quarter. And missed shot there, rebound, that's the one. Albert Chua asking for that ball. Floyd Ong, free, taking. This skilled hoops, 45 and up division is presented to you by BMW Graphics Design, Masuka Japan, Panduay Athletics, Happy Cow, and serious player only, and that will be a foul on that jump shot. So Dexter Kwan will be shooting 2 free throws. He missed the first. Getting his second shot. Mo, Patterson. Jin Lu, 15-footer. A bit strong. Yui with a rebound, gives it to Chua. Albert Chua on the attack. No foul. He's frustrated. And turnover by the Arm and Hammer. Floyd gives it to Yui. Yui against Jean Lu, and there was a steal by Patterson Law. Patterson Law blocked by Lloyd, by Floyd Ong. And 15 seconds remaining. Brian Law replacing Floyd Ong. Richard Nang for Dexter Kwan. Roy Tan, pull up on the 15 elbow, miss. Richard Nang with the rebound. Gives it to Albert Chua. Albert push that ball. Brian Law, press from the bench, misses. Patterson Law sees that he is outnumbered by the defender. Good transition by the Archangel. Roy Tan almost loses the leather. Roy Tan, spin, Roy Tan. Good defense by Alex Lau. Brian Law getting that lead pass. Back to Albert Chua. Albert Chua. What a random. Nothing but that for Albert Chua. His third three-pointer in this ball game. Chua now guarding Patterson Law. Lawrence Law. Frank Lee missing that three. Rebound goes to the hands of Alex Lau. And Brian Law slowing down the ball game. 44-42. It's Lau against Tan. Lau hook shot, too strong. Patterson Law with the rebound. Or rather, that's Lawrence Law with that rebound. Patterson. Patterson with a spin. Short. Royton taps that ball. Lawrence Go. A bit strong. Frank Lee offensive rebound. And Victor Young will be called for the foul. That's the line backhand. Very good yan. And a timeout is called here by Arm and Hammer. We'll be coming back after the short break. As we go back to this ball game, a 2-point lead being enjoyed by the Archangel and a passable tying two free throws for Frank Lee with 6 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in this ball game. Frank Lee short on the first one. Frank Lee not really having a good offensive game. Too strong on this adjustment. Brian Go setting up the play. Entry pass deflected by the Arm and Hammer. Here's Richmond Tua. Frank Lee taking that three. Frank Lee comes closer, tying that ball game with a running baseline jumper. Tied at 44, 5 and 35 in this fourth quarter. Albert Chua spinning. Chua with a layup, too strong. And Alex now cannot control that board. Chua setting up Franklin. Back-to-back basket. 5 points for Franklin on that instance. And they now lead by 3. We'll be coming back with 5 minutes and 21 here at the inaugural season of the Skill Dose Academy 45 and up division. Five minutes and 21 seconds. This is just a 3-point lead. I agree with what Mr. Francis is saying to his teammates. Matagal pa to. They have worked hard on that first 3 quarters, and they must not stop now. Dexter Kwan. Danny Boy kicks out. Albert Chua. This time. He will miss that shot. Lawrence Go. Richmond Kua. Royton. Raymond Uy. And Frank Lee for the Arm and Hammer. We have Albert Chua. Danny Boy Bansalan. Francis C. Kim O. Yui. And Dexter Kwan for the Archangel. On the post, Frank Lee will miss that one. It will go to Yui. Here's Albert Chua. Albert gives it to Kwan. And Roy Tan with that quick hands from behind. Richmond will attack. Goes for a jumper, miss. Danny Boy Bansalat getting that ball. Chua. No movement on the scoreboard with after a minute of elapsed. Chua at the same spot. He missed this time. Yui. Dexter Kuan stepping back. Making that fade away. Cutting that lead to 1. 47-46. Richmond Kua. Raymond Uy. Gives it to Roy Tan. Roy Tan. Pull up jumper. He will get that Judas foul. Chua. Dexter Kwan. Danny Boy Bansalat. Kwan. And a foul will be called on Raymond Uy as he put down that hand. Again, hindi na uubra rito yung dating umbrella defense. Shooting 2 free throws now is number 15, Kim Ho Yui. He's short on the first. Alex now getting ready to check back in with 3 and 18 remaining. Back-to-back short. Kansas City misses, gets his own miss, but he will lose that letter. And a foul. And now checks in for Kim Ho Yui. With 2 team fouls. Boyd Ong for Danny Boy Bansalat. Raymond Uy gives back to Kua. Frankly on the post against Ong. And Alex Kua tapping that ball. And Frankly will be called for holding foul. So, puntahan lang natin yung ating game reset. Both teams have 2 timeout left. 3 team fouls ang Armchair, while 2 team fouls ang Archangel. 1. Alex Lau asking for that post. This is to Chua. Albert. 15 on the shot clock. Albert, step back 3. Missed that one. Richmond Kua. Frankly, pull up jumper, miss. Right down, offensive rebound. And Alex now will be called for a foul. Getting 2 is Roy Tan. Roy Tan missing the first. Back-to-back misses. Uncharacteristic for Roy Tan. Was a very reliable free throw shooter, pero might be yung patig sa toe up. And another quick hands by the Arm & Hammer. This one, Tua getting that steal. Tua gives it to Uy. On the post now, Lawrence Go asking for a clear out. Go. This one, Tua. Taking from close. Getting that 7 over. Richmond Tua with a minute and 55 left. Give them a 5-point lead. A timeout will be called by Archangel. Will be coming back.
Sinasabayan ko din mo.
A 5-point lead, 51-46. A minute and 55. This is not yet over. And we will go to our game reset. Our game reset. Both teams have 3 team fouls. 1 more timeout for Archangel. 2 more timeout for the Arm and Hammer. They go to the post. Alex Lau. Alex being doubled. And another steal. Richmond Gua misses. And Richmond Gua stepping up big time in this ball game. Doing everything. Hindi ko alam kung nakakailang assist na to. Pero sigurado ako yung steal marami na. At rebound marami na rin. An all-around performance for Richmond Gua. They lead by 7 right now. Gives it to Uy. A steal by Yui. Here's Kwan. That will be a duty foul. Unsportsmanlike. C3 as a pass break, an advantage ang nakita rin ng ating game official. Criteria 3. Alright. So nakita ko na yung sinasabi ng ating game official. Richmond Gua did not go for the ball. He just go for the body. Not playing the ball, but playing the opponent's body. So that will be unsportsmanlike foul. And Patterson nga will replace itong si Richmond Gua. As he was asking for that break, mukhang napagod na rin talaga. Danny Boy Balansat getting ready to check back in also. As Kwan can cut this lead to just 5 if he can make these 2 free throws plus a ball possession. No problemo on the first. Makes it 2 for 2 for Dexter Kwan. Now this is a very important possession. Para sa Archangel, they need to make a basket. Again. Here's an entry pass. Alex Lau, short. Alex Lau. And hindi pa naka-establish. Hindi pa naka-establish si Roy.
Kaya ma-review, ano?
We have a timeout. Archangel will use their last and final timeout with a minute and 6. This is just a 5-point lead. They don't need to make a 3. They just need a quick 2 and then a stop. Try to steal that ball.
Wala bang ano? Wala ma-review?
53-48.
Kaya, punta natin doon.
Wala, medyo mahirap sa rin. Ayun. Si Andrea ibang klase tong Arm & Hammer. Saludo ko rito, in-stab yung poster. Mukhang mga puro loyal talaga itong mga to. Talagang basketball lang ang pinunta nila rito. This is a 14-second shot clock. They will do an inbound at the baseline. So expect Lloyd Ong, if he's open, he will take this 3. Tignan natin to. Alex Chua, pass is too strong. And Dexter Kwan getting that ball. Dexter Kwan, pull up, elbow jumper, short. He gets his own miss. Fading away. Dexter Kwan. Cutting the seat to just 3. 53-50. We have a ball game here at the inaugural season of the Skill Domes Academy 45 and up division. A timeout is called. My Arm & Hammer will be coming back. As we go back to this ball game, pasalamatan lang muna natin yung ating 31 na live viewers, especially Miss Natalie K, who is watching with us. Thank you very much, Ma'am Natalie. Ayan. So this is a very important possession. Just a 3-point lead with 54 seconds remaining. 2 guards. Patterson Ngo. Richmond Kua, cross that one. Richmond. Patterson Ngo, 12 on the shot clock. Patterson Ngo, block. Here's a bunch of luck. Roy Tan with a very crucial steal. Ngo. Ackley moving for a foul, no whistle. Albert and a steal. And that will be it. What a game! At yun na nga yung sinasabi natin, walang lalampas ng 60 points na nakikita natin ball game. It's 53-50. Arm & Hammer escaping this win against the number 4 team. Pero wala ka nang masasabi dito sa Archangel. Their heart, their minds, their bodies has been really sacrificed for this first division. Isipin mo, number 4, you defeat the number 1 team not just once but twice and advancing to the finals. So we will be coming back for the awarding ceremony after the short break. Baba na ako, boss. Coach Roy. Nice game, sir. Sayang, short by a bit. Bakit ayaw mo?
Tatawag mo na tatawagin. Mamaya na to. Ito muna.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. After 40 minutes of action-packed finals, of course, we have our winner. Pero bago tayo pumunta sa ating team awards, but first, let's acknowledge the players who have shown excellent game. Let's start off with our serious player-only playmaker with 5 assists from the Arm and Hammer number 19, Richmond Kua. Nice individual awardee, our Tanduay Athletic Defensive Player of the Game with 3 steals and a block from Arm and Hammer number 8, Patterson Ngo.
Ito yung magiging finals MVP natin. Kaya pagtapos ng awarding ng runner-up championship finals MVP.
And now, thank you very much. Let's now proceed to the runner-up trophy. Our first runner-up, they deserve their best round of applause. Let's give it a round of applause to the Archangel basketball team. Our trophies to be awarded by Coach Mike Oliver and Coach O'Brien Yun. Together, of course, with the GMU design, GMW.
Award yung finals MVP. Ito yung mga
Makukuha niya.
announce na lang.
Congratulations again for our first runner-up, the Archangel basketball team.
Last po yung finals MVP. May trophy din.
Yung lineup mo, tawagin ko pa ba isa-isa to? Pagod lang ako. Buti tumingin ako sa baba.
Ikaw muna, ikaw muna, ikaw muna. Hindi na pwede.
Kaya nga eh. Nakalimutan ko na nga yun. Full charge yan.
Hindi nag-charge yun.
Hindi, full charge.
Ano ba po? Ako alis, wait lang po. 1, 2, 3. One more, 1, 2, 3. Thank you po.
All right, thank you very much, Archangel basketball team. See you at the season 2. And now, let's go in. Pagbigyan muna natin sila for the team picture.
Isa rin po ako. 1, 2, 3. Thank you po.
All right, thank you very much again, and congratulations, Archangel, from number 4, beating the twice to beat and advancing to the finals. What a great effort from this Archangel basketball team. And now, let's crown, making history for the first ever champion of the Steel Domes Academy 45 up division. Your Arm and Hammer basketball team.
Daw mga anak ko dito lang, ayaw ka sa upuan.
Ingat, ingat. Nice to see you.
Sino po ang ano?
Richmond. Si Richmond.
Ito yung mga
All right, as the Arm and Hammer is having a picture taken, or picture taking with our league owner, Coach Mike Oliver, Coach Brian Yun, and of course our league consultant, Mr. Henry Liao, and our sponsor from GMW. All right, please stay, please. To the Arm and Hammer, please stay. As our finals MVP. Our finals MVP will receive a Mesuka Japan basketball, a Happy Cow cookies, Tad Furniture discount card, Adventure Resort in Sitio Gulod, North Sagaray, Bulacan, and a Mesuka Bowler plus a t-shirt, a shirt from Tanduay. Ano pa? Plus the finals MVP trophy. He produces 6 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals. Almost a triple-double performance. Let's go in from the Arm and Hammer. Number 19, Richmond Tua. So this will conclude our first season of the 45 and up division of the Skill Rooms Academy. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng sumali, sa lahat ng mga nakasama ng Skill Rooms Academy. Salamat sa ating sponsors, ang GMW, Tanduay Athletics. Of course, marami ring salamat sa Happy Cow, Mesuka Japan, at ang singles players only in behalf of our commissioner, Mr. Fernando La Cruz. Our league owner, Coach Mike Oliver and Coach Brian Noon, Coach John Apos saying, magandang gabi po. Ingat po sa pag-uwi and keep smiling everyone.